Hi. So this series of videos has all been about the mind and being more and more present in daily life with your eyes open with whatever you're doing. And it was such an appropriate subject because as I started to climb up to here, there was many times that the voice will say, nope, that's enough. Why go any higher? Your view is fine from here. It's wonderful. And you don't need to keep going. You're tired, you're puffing, you're sore. Could it really be any different at the top? You know, the voices. And I think in my last video I said to you guys that if I had listened to it, I would have stopped. Of course, it was easy to stop and turn around and go back. And yet I didn't, and because I had my goal in mind. And also, it's a huge lesson always for all of us, is that those voices can be there. It's not like they completely stop all the time. They definitely do listen. There is lots of moments when you can have no voices and it's absolute ripping stillness and quiet. But there's times when they're there, you know? So it's not your fault. It's no one's fault. It's just patterning. And what we have the choice of is whether we listen to it or not. And that's what this is a beautiful example of, as someone who's given you videos and inspiration, is that I had the voice and it was telling me to stop and not accomplish my goal. And it was very obvious because of the situation I'm in, I could listen to that, you know, and I practiced what I preached to you and didn't listen. And here I am standing on top of my little world right now, enjoying what I've just accomplished and feeling magnificent about it, feeling hot and sweaty and also sore and a little bit out of breath. But to live with that choice rather than feeling like you have no choice is so amazing. It's so magical. To live conscious of what you're thinking about and to realize that that's not who you are and that you have a choice is magnificent. To make the choice to be present is absolutely gold, because then you're operating from the present moment, not from concepts and patterning, voices. And then to be aware from the present moment of the underlying reality of everything, of God, of the divinity in everything, is the next thing I wanted to talk to you about. The creative force that's moving life, that's creating love, that's creating beauty for us to enjoy. The love in our hearts that moves out into the world because of our choice to focus on that. That essence, that underlying essence, that reality of everything is ours to live. Eyes open in daily life with an eyes open meditation and connection to the divinity of who we are and of creation. And eyes closed, recognizing the silence, the space, the gap between the thoughts, recognizing that and allowing our attention to reside there. So that when we open our eyes again, it's more obvious, it's more anchored, it's more livable. Because it's in our eyes open experience of daily life is when we react, when we think, when we protect, where we judge, where that dialogue is constant, and where we interact with others and create misery, anxiety, fear, you know. And again, like in my last video, what are we creating? What are we being responsible for? Are you being responsible in creating more love and kindness in the world or not? And for me, that's always been the driving force of what I live for. The desire to enhance kindness, love, and God, and the living divinity in this world for me and for everybody. So I'm on my way back down in my next videos. I'm very happy with what I've done today and sharing with